Hello, and welcome to this edition of Mornings. It's Friday, February 7th and a B Day here at North Penn. I'm Jamin Crosby.
And I'm Rachel Allmark. Let's take a look at what's been going on North Penn this week. The final round of North Penn School District Black History Oratorical Competition was last night at Penndale Middle School. Over 20 students performed with our own North Penn High School sophomore, Dominique Bethel, who captured first place in the high school division. This annual competition provides North Penn students, families, and community members the opportunity to celebrate Black history through musical performances by students and staff.
February is Black History Month. On Monday, Gabby Mosley kicked off Black History Month with the performance of Lift Every Voice and Sing.
This month, the African American Advocacy Club will be presenting personal perspectives on issues for community faces today. This week's topic, tribalism in America. All right, it's just right in this camera.
Oh, yeah. Being the only black face in an honors class is hard because it's just like, I wonder sometimes. I used to ask myself questions like, do I belong here?
Found it difficult growing up. I grew up in a biracial family, and it was kind of like I was never Asian enough, but I was never like American enough.
Diversity in my performing arts school was celebrated, and people didn't see shade. They just saw people's art, dance, music, painting. Like, we just all came together to celebrate our craft.
I am on the executive board of the African American Advocacy Club, and my focus is on inclusion and positive allyship, which I think is a key and is so crucial to keeping an open dialogue and really building unity within different groups.
Couple of years, 10 years, I would love to see more unity, like throughout the world, just more unity, togetherness, us helping each other out instead of always tearing each other down.
I hope to see validation of others, others' differences, others' similarities. I think that it's not only acceptance, but validation that's needed right now.
Mr. Brumball is back to test your knowledge on this week's Brumball Challenge, and the winner of this Brumball Challenge will win a North Penn limited edition sticker. So make sure if you win to come down to the studio and claim this amazing prize.
Hey, welcome to this week's Brumball Challenge. This week, a little football trivia from the Super Bowl. You ready? Here goes. What two teams made the most appearances at the Super Bowl without winning a single game? The answer when we get back.
10 North Penn students participated in the PMEA District Orchestra. 7 of the 10 were selected to advance onto the regional orchestra. Congratulations to the students on your screen. North Monco had an exciting week as students took home 7 gold medals and many more silver and bronze as they were recognized for their hard work. Those who took home gold medals will compete in a state competition in Hershey this April. Congratulations on all your hard work.
We have Alexis Bamford here in the studio to give us this week's lowdown.
How are you doing this morning, Alexis?
Thanks so much, Jamin and Rachel. I'm doing great this morning, and I hope you guys are too. We have a lot of information this morning, so let's jump into it. The ICC Volleyball Tournament is now on the calendar for Thursday, February 27th, and signups are going on now. Pick up your forms outside of Mr. Berger's office. It's $25 per team, and the first 24 teams to sign up will be in the tournament. 6 to 10 players can be on each team. Sign up today, and remember that the winners get to donate their prize money to a charity of their pick. The Upcycle pop-up shop of vintage prom gowns and accessories is happening in FPOD next Wednesday after school until 4 o'clock. The FIDM Fashion Club wants to see you there, and all are welcome. Bags are $10. Valentine's Day is next Friday. Have you ordered your singing Valentine yet? For just $5, you can send a quintet of singers from the men's choir to serenade that special someone and deliver a personalized message next Thursday during class. Valentines can be purchased during all lunch periods until this coming Tuesday. Hurry, there's a limited amount available. Finally, next Thursday is Pajama Day, so dress down and get ready for a 4-day weekend. That will wrap up this week's Lowdown. I'm Alexis Bamford, sending it back to the desk.
Thanks, Alexis. Hey, Rachel, what do you think is the most effective way to get a Valentine?
You know, I think prolonged eye contact definitely won't creep them out. I think it'll get the job done.
Okay. Anyway, with Valentine's Day coming up next week, we asked how you're trying to get a Valentine.
But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Are you a bad pickup line? 'Cause I'm saying one right now.
I know where I've seen you before. In my piggy bank, 'cause you a dime. Are you McDonald's? 'Cause I'm loving it.
If you were a fruit, you'd be a fine apple. If you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber.
Are you Google? 'Cause you're the one I'm searching for.
If you were a chicken, you'd be impeccable.
If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
I'm no organ donor, but I'd be happy to give you my heart.
Do you have a pencil? Because I want to erase your past and write our future.
Was that an earthquake, or did you just rock my world?
You know what this shirt's made out of? Boyfriend material.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Are you a flip turn? 'Cause I'm head over heels for you.
I fell for you.
We have Spencer Hioval here in the studio to give us all the sports news.
How are you today, Spencer?
Thanks, Jamin and Rachel. I'm doing great. Winter sports playoffs are coming up, and there's a whole lot of excitement last night, so let's get right into it.
Bobby Barrow trying to steal a pass. It is.
Swanson taking the shot from midcourt.
Now that's how you do it. This buzzer beater from Matt Swanson moved the boys basketball team into the final playoff spot in the District 1 playoff bracket. His half-court heave handed the Knights a 57-54 win, and they'll begin their district playoffs next week. The girls team solidified their spot in the playoff rankings with a 59-44 thumping over Penridge on senior night. They look to make a playoff run in the districts next week. The ice hockey squad got a huge win last night over Quakertown, 10-1, and they also won 5-1 on Wednesday night on their senior night. The rest of the team got a big dub versus crosstown rivals Patterson Wednesday night, 56-12. That's all we got for this week's sports update. I'm Spencer Howell, sending it back to the desk.
North Penn has many unique students with a unique story.
This week on The Why, we checked in with Mia Scruggs to learn more about her life at North Penn.
Hi, my name is Mia Scruggs. I'm a senior here at North Penn High School. My plans after high school is to attend college. I am involved in AAAC, African American Advocacy Club. Just knowing that I have like a family here and people to talk to when, I face some type of adversity here at North Penn High School. Attending In the Colors of Pride assemblies, I've done a hair skit, multiple poems, and just performed in front of the whole school to try to educate, others about me and my culture. Miss Tinsley, she's just so nice to everybody, and I really would like to emulate her in her actions. The walkout that was orchestrated last year for police brutality, because it created a platform for many people to come out and share stories that was personal to them and just all be cohesive in one. Always be true to yourself. Don't let stigmas of what you like to do stop you from doing it. And if you have a platform, use your voice at all times.
We have Mr. Monero here with members of Mini-thon to discuss upcoming events.
How are you today, Mr. Monero?
Well, Jamin, I'm pretty good, but I heard you had quite a performance here last week at the round table, Jamin. I'm surprised you're not sitting in the seat again.
I think it would be a good idea, but everyone else might not agree.
Perhaps maybe we should put a Twitter poll up. Nah, let's not do that. Let's just talk about Mini-thon instead. How about that? All right, we have Randy Garcia and Emily Tu here today to talk about the annual Mini-thon, which as we approach spring, it is coming up fast. So, Randy, why don't you first tell us what is Mini-thon?
So Mini-thon is a 12-hour fundraiser here at the high school. All of the proceeds we get go straight to pediatric cancer research. So it's kind of like a dance marathon here with a bunch of different activities.
Okay, and when is Mini-thon? And if I'm a student here at North Penn and I want to get involved, how do I go about doing that?
So Mini-thon is April 24th to the 25th, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. We're dancing all night long and doing really fun stuff with your friends.
Dancing all night long. That's how you beat the winter blues. Like this weather we're having is just ridiculous. You can't control the weather, but you can party anyway, right? Absolutely. All right, so how about registration, stuff like that? What do we have to know?
So registration is going to be taking place the 18th to the 21st during all lunches for $25. And if you miss that window, then you can sign up the 24th to 28th for $30. And if you don't have a lunch, then go see Mr. Schmitz and he'll take care of you.
And if somebody's thinking, $25, like Joey Christian's like, I have to work so many hours at Chick-fil-A to make $25. I only get one day a week, but it's for a really good cause, right?
Absolutely.
Tell us about that.
So all the proceeds go to the 4 Diamonds Fund, which feeds into research for pediatric cancer. We're hoping to raise $50,000 this year, and we definitely think we can surpass that. Last year, we raised $55,000. So.
All right, outstanding. Anything else that we need to know about Mini-thon that we haven't touched on yet?
So we have a fundraiser at Tapioca.
The 12th and the 13th at Tapioca from 4 to 7. Tell them that you're from North Penn and you're supporting Mini-thon, and 15% of the proceeds go to Mini-thon. And then we have 2 more fundraisers coming up at Jules Pizza, and then
Grub Burger.
Grub Burger.
It's going to be the week before Mini-thon.
Okay, great. Pay attention to that Twitter account. Make sure you're up to date on all the fundraisers. I bet you Diane West might even stop by and have a little dance at Mini-thon. Have a great weekend, North Penn. Let's send it back to Rachel and Jamin at the desk.
Thanks, Mr. Monero. Did you tweet your answer to @NPTV using the hashtag Brumball? Let's check back in with Mr. Brumball himself for this week's answer.
Hey, the answer you've all been waiting for. The 2 teams that made the most appearances at the Super Bowl, but never won a game, are the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills. Bet you didn't know that? Now you do. Go Eagles next year.
The winner of the Brumball Challenge is Mr. Swindells. Come down to the studio to get your fine adhesive. That's all we have for this edition of Mornings. I'm Rachel Ulmer.
And I'm Jamin Crosby. Have a superb day, North Penn.